So in this video we're going to talk about creating our first ad and our keywords for that advertisement. I just want to draw your attention to internetrich.com, which is where this lesson is based upon. I've written a fair amount of detail for you if you're putting your first campaign together, but one particular part is creating your ad group. I've talked about how to do that and how to create a headline, but there's just a couple of things I wanted to draw your attention to. Your advert has got to do two things. Okay, it's got to grab people's attention. So the first thing is, in a sea of boring, if we go to the home page, it can't be boring because whoever is looking at your advert is going to see loads of others. So let's say driving lessons. We're really looking at, you need to know your niche and what they're looking for. And what is it that's going to attract their attention? So here we go, we've got lots of driving lessons, boring, yellow pages, boring, first 10 lessons £160. Here we go, pass first time promise, £50 off offer, 92% first time pass rate. So this is what would qualify as an interesting advert. This person is giving us what's known as a USP, unique selling proposition. They're saying we're going to pass first time, and there's an offer there. So remember, at this point we don't want to be boring, so that person has fulfilled that criteria as far as I can see. And down here, crash courses, that could be something I might be interested in, but remember I clicked on driving lessons, not crash course, so they might be appealing to the wrong niche with those words. The other thing I say is you want to get people in your niche to click on it. So this isn't particularly a niche. Driving lessons could be anyone. So more of a niche would be something like London, driving lessons in London. Now that's a really big place, but hopefully someone is savvy enough to London's intensive course experts. So I've typed driving lessons London. So that's basically saying anywhere outside of the London area. I'm probably not going to be in your niche. And yet most of these people are doing okay. Other people aren't really talking about what I want. I'm looking for London. Do I need driving lessons? Yes, but it doesn't say where they are. Walker School of Motoring, cheap driving lessons. They're all basically making the mistakes that I don't want you to, which is they're trying to spread their net too far. Because remember, as soon as I click on this, they've paid, and that could have cost them $1, $2, $3, $4 more. And imagine driving lessons are a fairly competitive niche. So these are the guys that are doing a better job here. London intensive course experts. The reason why we want to niche is you're paying per click. So what's the point in paying for somebody to click on your advert when they're not going to be able to buy what you're offering? I give some other examples down here about budget hotels, which I think I'll actually do this now. New York budget hotel. So you can tell a couple of things here, stating the obvious. I'm looking for a hotel in New York and I'm on a budget. So anyone who runs a top class expensive hotel who's looking for that sort of exclusive clientele shouldn't really be appearing here. So the Plaza Hotel, 4-star, not what I'm interested in at all. This could be more like it. New York hotels from £56, which will work out at about $75. 2 to 5-star hotels, possibly. Now this is one of the money ones. New York budget hotels. That's Expedia, and budget hotels in New York. So these people are doing the right sort of thing. They're saying, "Yep, you're in my niche, and I've got something that could well appeal to you." Okay, so we were talking about self-defense, weren't we? So it's our advert and keyword, and if we look at our different groups here, looking at self-defense for women. So this will be our first AdWords group. So what do we think? If we're a self-defense expert, we'll probably have a really good idea what they will be looking for because we'll have spoken to our customers for quite a while. We'll leave text ad. We don't want anything else to appear. Women self-defense. Now you've actually got a limited amount of characters, so if I keep typing that key, see, it won't let me type anymore. So this first part here has got to shout out to your customer, yes, that's me. Then the next line, we're looking at features and benefits. So we could have a feature at the top here. By the way, I'll keep going back to the site. Features and benefits is explained in the sales training under business skills on internetrich.com. I only say that because it's relevant to what I'm doing here. So women's self-defense, and we're looking for a phrase now that's going to attract this particular audience. In fact, I'm going to put ladies only, if it'll fit. Ladies only self-defense classes. So this is a feature. So it's basically explaining the product. We want some sort of benefit. What's in it for the person who is in our niche and who's going to click on the advert. Now it's a bit harder for me again because I've just picked a topic out off the top of my head. And I don't run ladies self-defense courses. So I'll think of some sort of benefit here. Alright, I've put something here, 4 lessons to complete confidence, and you can see on the right hand side it will appear how it will appear on Google pay-per-click. So the display URL. What do we want to show when somebody clicks on the advert, and then underneath it will be the destination URL. You need to own the URLs. It used to be you could type anything in here as long as it eventually took the customer to a website that you had control of. Now you actually have to own the URL. Now personally I like to have a URL per ad group or at least campaign, but you might not be doing that if you've only got one website. Self-defense. Say selfdefense.com. Now I don't own this URL, so I won't be able to actually instigate this campaign. And the next thing is we're going to go into keywords, which I'd like to cover in the next video.